Hey, what's up YouTube? Your boy Chris in the Caliente Garage. In this video, I'm going to be showing you what I did to shore up the trunk lid on my Honda Goldwing GL 1800 so I can carry an optional bag when I travel. I have the Kuryakyn luggage rack 7151 with the luggage rack risers. Regardless of the make and model luggage rack that you may have on your Goldwing, it generally serves more as a decorative item than it does a function. Always verify through the Honda manufacturer the amount of weight that you could safely carry on your trunk lid, because if you exceed the weight limit, you could actually crack the trunk liner, the fiberglass, or either break the plastic bosses located underneath the trunk lid. So if you decide to carry a bag on your trunk, do it at your own risk. I'm not condoning that you carry bags on your trunk. I'm just showing you guys what I did. I picked up some replacement screws from the hardware store. The screw size is 1024 by 1.5 inches. I also picked up flat washers and locking washers for this installation as well. On the initial installation of the Kuryakyn trunk rack, I bolted the luggage rack down to the trunk lid. The objective today would be to remove the bolts and bolt the luggage rack to the inner trunk liner. Looking at the lower left corner, I've already replaced one of the screws out of 4, removed the other 3 screws that are hitting underneath the trunk lid, and I'll show you guys how I actually expose the screws under the trunk lid without removing the inner trunk liner. You could measure with the measuring tape exactly what the screw points would be. I just kind of eye it, and since I've installed the Kuryakyn luggage rack myself, I kind of know where the screws are. So I just kind of eye it and lined it up with my finger, and I'm going to take a hot soldering iron to expose the screw that I know are underneath the inner trunk liner. Be careful when working with a hot soldering iron. You want to make sure that you do not press the soldering iron up too high up in the trunk lid. You want to just barely work it around in a circular motion until you can see the screw that's hitting on the back side. Take your time. You don't want to get into a hurry. Use a flashlight if necessary. You want to make sure that you are in the right location. Once you see the head of the screw protruding through, then you will know that you are in the right location, and just make a circular hole about the size of a penny. I used a Dremel tool with a cutting wheel to cut away any excessive plastic that had protruded outwardly. I use a 3mm Allen wrench to unbolt the luggage rack. As you reinsert the replacement screw along with a lock washer and flat washer, make sure that the flat washer is going to be bigger than the hole that you originally made. I repeated the exact same process and steps for the remaining screws. Repeat the exact same steps and process for the remaining screws. Be sure not to over tighten the luggage rack. It's always good to use an air hose to blow out any trash. It's also good to use penetrating oil to lubricate the threads prior to reinserting the replacement screw. Be sure to go back and check the tightness of your screw to ensure that they're properly tightened. This is going to conclude the reinforcement of my trunk lid. If you guys have any questions or any comments, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. This is your boy Chris, and I will talk to you guys later. See you. Now, JC, you're talking about the rubber baby
buggy bumpers.
Okay. And what is the purpose of putting in these bumpers?
It takes some of the stress off. When you put a lot of stuff on your trunk lid and you close it, you may not notice right away, but your trunk is smashed. Your lid is smashing down on the trunk. You can tell if you look at the inside of your trunk and you see a lot of scratches around here. Okay.
Okay.
And what this does, it raises your trunk up to the right level as if you had a brand new Goldwing with nothing on the deck lid.
Okay.
Okay. If you look at this, you push it down and look at the side of it. Look at his. Look at the side of it. That's shut. That's how much space is supposed to be between that trunk lid and the trunk. Okay. When they give you these bumpers, they have a little nipple. They say drill a hole with a smaller drill bit and then widen it and put it down in there. Okay. And they say twist it. Don't twist the bumper. Just kind of work your way using spit. They say that's the best thing, and it's free to loosen them up to go in there.
Okay.
And they give you a template that tells you where to drill your holes. Okay, now the bumper will fit through here, but rub your hand up along here. Up there. What do you feel? There's a ridge, because this part connects to this with this.
Oh,
screw.
yeah.
They can't go through that ridge.
Right. It's too thick.
Yeah. So it's just not gonna work. So you back it off behind this piece here and put it there.
Okay.
It will not work right there.
Right.
And so you put it there. Now what I did, the drill bit, it says using all the spit in the world and dishwashing liquid is not going in there. Maybe if you had forever to do it. But what you do is you use one of those drywall drill bits. Use that to drill it. They go in, and it's still tight.
You remember the size?
No, it's on the instruction sheet.
Okay.
I think it's an 1/8 of an inch.
Okay. So use the drill bit size that came in the instruction sheet, but don't put the buggy bumper up to the front where there's black.
It's a template that comes with it. It sits right here, a piece of paper.
Right.
Back it off.
Back it off a couple of inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can just feel behind where this. You can feel it if you put your hand. You can see where this stops.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And put it right there. Because like everybody else, Honda doesn't give you any instructions. Your salesman didn't give you any instructions.
Okay.
When you close it, you drop it down and you use this. Put your body, stand straight behind it and pull on it. That closes. You close the lid from the trunk going backward. It automatically goes down. Pull it backward, it closes.
So you're telling me all this time us Goldwing riders been doing it wrong when we close our trunk lid. Now show us one more time the proper way to close the lid on a Honda Goldwing GL 1800.
If you don't have anything on your trunk, you can just use the backrest. Close it down, pull it backward, it'll close. If you do, don't smash it. Just drop it down on here. Stand behind it, grab the backrest with both hands and pull it towards you. That closes it. Same thing when you get ready to open it, grab this, your backrest, push down or back and take the pressure off of this.
Take the pressure off the locks.
Yeah.
or off the
It
latches?
opens right up.
Okay. All right, we learn something new every day. JC had just showed us the proper way to actually close the lid on the Honda Goldwing GL 1800. He says not to slam it down. He said you want to grab it from the backrest and pull it in a backwards motion downward, and that closes it.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to end this video. If you guys have any questions, put them down in the comment section below, and we'll talk to you guys later. See you.